Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here again. So the CFPB, that's Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, they basically regulate everything mortgage and everything financial, including like student loans and payday loans and all of that. I'm sure you've heard me talk about them. They're now saying that they want to continue the moratorium on foreclosures until 2022. To me, that's ridiculous. I get it. A lot of people are in forbearance or have been in forbearance. A lot of those people I talk to, and they're like, hey, I did it because they told me I can. And then they try to refinance, and guess what? They can't. These servicers have told them it's no big deal. You can just do it. So the CFPB is saying, well, if we open up the foreclosures, they can put all of those people into foreclosure because they've been delinquent for 120 days. But they've been on forbearance. They're not delinquent. There's a difference here. And that's what the CFPB should do. They should say, hey, listen, if they've been on a forbearance plan for 120 days, they are not delinquent until you take them off the forbearance. Then the 120 days starts. Then you should do the foreclosure. I guarantee you those 2.1 million people in this article that are in forbearance are going to all of a sudden start making their payments, or at least most of them. I don't think all of them will, because there are people that should have gone through foreclosure anyway during these last 2 years, what'll be 2 years, and they need to go through foreclosure. I know that might sound cruel to some of you, but every economy needs a good and a bad. It doesn't matter what's going on. Just like our bodies are living organisms, the economy is a living organism, and our body sheds dead skin, dead hair, the nails. It's the same in an economy. There are those people that cannot continue to pay their mortgage, and it has nothing to do with the pandemic. And they need the foreclosures to happen. That dead skin needs to come off and new skin come out. And it just needs to happen. My fear is this, that for the rest of 2021, values are going to continue to appreciate in double digits because buyers continue to try to buy properties and they're overbidding them. So what happens is, if you remember last decade, the one where it was the market crash, there were double-digit increases in prices year after year for about 3 or 4 years, all depending on your market. Here in South Florida, it was 20, 30% a year. We're not getting that bad. And we also don't have the rampant fraud and the rampant amount of people getting mortgages that shouldn't get a mortgage. So it's very different. We're not going to see a market crash like that, but we don't want to get into 2022 and have this tsunami of foreclosures come in of people that needed to get into foreclosure anyway, no matter what protections you put in place, they're going to go into foreclosure, and then our values are going to go down. I don't think they're going to go down like they did during the market crash, 50% here in South Florida, but I do see a 10% pullback or something like that. I don't see much yet. I just foresee an issue, and I hope this doesn't happen. I know the CFPB is going to do this anyway, just like this administration is printing helicopter money and throwing out, hey, here's money. And people are like, yay, my $1,400. But it's hurting the overall economy. The macro economy cannot take this. And all these people getting that money don't need it. A very small fraction need it. A very small fraction need that foreclosure protection. There, I hope I got that off my chest. So anyway, we have the article here for you. Go ahead and take a look. And any questions you have, feel free to let me know. And make sure you forward these. Share, subscribe. Click on that subscribe button on YouTube. Don't just watch on social media. Mortgage Nerd out. Thanks.